Good morning. Today we are getting our Murphy bed installed. Right here. Brother Renee was already here to unload it. It's all on the floor, but he had to go move his truck because we basically had no street parking in front of our apartment. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna cool down from carrying all this up the stairs. I wasn't really planning on doing that early this morning, but I guess I got my workout in for the day. But yes, we're excited to get this in because we'll have a full like console wall here with the entertainment cabinet down here, TV, storage, and then Murphy bed here. Plan is to put books on top of the Murphy bed. May put other things up there, don't know. That is the plan for today, so I'll be sure to put up cameras so you can kind of see it being built.
Take it you're a believer in the Lord?
Yep.
Amen, brother. I felt your spirit, bro. I felt your spirit. Hallelujah. What I live for every day. It gives me the strength and the wisdom, revelation to build Murphy beds in tight corners. Nobody better.
It's installed. There it is in all its glory. So this is the view sitting on the couch. You have this whole wall console area, the Murphy bed over here. So we'll probably put books up there. And then we have options for what to do here because I had him not put the handles on. So it's just flat. So we can do like a big like painting there or a big picture. The other option is we've always had a in-home photography studio. And so this would allow us to have a small studio here. I could hang seamless paper above it. They can pull down in front of the Murphy bed when it's up, and then we would have a whole little studio area. That's another option that I'm playing with. I'm not quite sure if I want to do that just because I need to figure out how to hang the seamless paper in a way that I will visually like it. I mean, it is going to be more utilitarian no matter how I do it because I haven't really figured out a way to do it where it's completely covered. But I haven't found ceiling mounts for seamless paper either. I've only found wall mounts. And it can't be mounted on the wall because there's like 18 inches between the wall and where it would need to be. So basically just mulling that over, figuring out what I want to do. But it feels real nice to have that done though. This apartment is coming together real nice, really quick. Have a couple more things we need. Specifically, we need to get a rug. Haven't figured out any sort of rug situation. And then aside from the rug, we also have some art that we need to figure out what we're gonna do. So on each of these brick areas, there's one on this side and one on the other side of that bookshelf. I want to do a large either painting, picture, framed piece there. There's also this large area next to the brick that I think what I want to do is like a living wall art piece, like with moss. So do a moss wall in some sort of rectangle or square. So I'm thinking green living art piece here, a big printed or painting here, bookshelf, and then on the other side of that, another printed or painted piece. So once we get that taken care of, I think we'll do a apartment tour and really show you exactly how the space is laid out and how it can be converted into multiple uses. So obviously with the Murphy bed is self-explanatory. That area converts from being open and airy to an actual bedroom. We also have a few other pieces that convert in the space to allow for hosting guests and playing games, having dinner parties, things like that. Once we get those few final details, we'll get an apartment tour video done. So stay tuned for that. It's actually a few days later. We've had the Murphy bed for 5 days. We got a little bit of experience and testing into it. I can say that I actually kind of enjoy the process of putting it up every day. It's a routine that gets me from sleeping into actual working because the whole room transforms and I have the daily routine of actually putting the bed up. And so I love the way the space looks during the day when the bed's not down. It just gives us so much room. It doesn't feel like we're in a studio apartment. So if you're in a small space, like in New York City, I would highly recommend looking into a Murphy bed. I know that you can get Murphy bed kits and build your own. So basically it comes with all the hardware and you can get your own wood and build it if you're like really handy and you want to keep it really cheap. If not, you can search around and find Murphy beds just by Googling Murphy beds or wall beds. One of the ones we looked into in the beginning was called Brenda Beds, and they make really nice looking beds. We actually used a local guy from New Jersey. I found him, I think, on Craigslist. He goes by Brother Renee, and he did a really good job. He was actually hundreds of dollars cheaper than Brenda Beds, and it's, I think, like the same product. If not, it's very similar. And you can find him at got-stuff.net. So to end it out, I want to actually show you what the process is to bring it down and to put it back up. So for our bed, I had him not put these handles on. So normally you'd put these handles on and it would go like this, and it would kind of look like a cabinet, like you were gonna open these as doors. Personally, I wanted to go for just a way more clean look without the handles, because none of our other stuff has handles and it'll just seamlessly fit in. Also, it eliminates the risk of somebody thinking that it's an actual cabinet and trying to open it and the bed coming down. So because we don't have any handles and you can't grab it from the side, you actually have to grab it from the top. If you are shorter than me, I would suggest that you probably need to put the handles on. Because I'm 5'6" and I have to get on my toes and use basically my fingertip to grab the bed. And so you can grab it from the middle or the side, whatever, and I just grab it, and then once you start pulling it down, it'll assist you. It's spring loaded, it's coming down, and then as it's coming down, pull these handles out and you just slide it out and then twist it, and then you push it back in, and so now this is locked into place. So once this handle's locked in, what I do is I just work my way over to the other side while I'm bringing it down. And then in our small space, I have to get past this wall to pull the leg out. So I just pull the leg out like that. And then once both legs are out, you can just let it drop. Like that. You definitely have to actually like set it down. If you just dropped it, it's gonna slam down on the ground. It is spring assisted, but it's not like hydraulics where you can just let it go and it's gonna slowly come down. It actually has a little bit of weight to it. So in the morning is basically the exact same process, only reversed. Just pick it up, and then once it's here, I kind of just hold it and pull this out, push it back in, work my way over the other side, do the same thing, and then lift it up like that, let it fall into place. So the day we installed it, I mentioned we were going to put books or something up here. Just a few minutes ago, I kind of took some books from our bookshelf and our records and threw them up there to kind of show you what that may look like. We're going to kind of play around with that and see what we like. This is kind of similar. The top of it is definitely not sturdy enough to put books all the way across. It would sag in the middle and probably damage the wood. So just put some books on the edge where it is strong, put some records up there. Then we'll probably put like some knickknacks or plants or something in the middle to kind of balance it out. But I just wanted to show you the idea of what we're going for so you can get a glimpse of the finished product. So yeah, that's it. That is this side of our living room. Once we get those few of the things I mentioned in, we'll definitely do an apartment tour and you will be able to see everything that we've done. And I'll show you all the ways that we can convert the space for different scenarios. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you have not, and we will see you in the next one.